Hey everybody, 7up07 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. For some reason I don't have sound right now. I guess y'all do. So yeah, we don't get as much accomplished in this part as I really hoped to, but I needed to go ahead and show you like the prizes to buy with our recently acquired tokens, and how to prepare, but we do get on our way out of Pickham in this video. We just don't get very far. But within 2 parts we'll be within our next dungeon, and we'll be moving on. So, okay, just go ahead and put all the stuff in the bag for right now, and I'll go ahead and I'll explain sort of later, and then show you who to give everything to. I do have some extra tokens. Want to go ahead and get 4 agility rings for everybody. You can also... we're going to use some of that for mixes. And not everyone is going to get an agility ring. Though everyone could use one. Okay, the Titan belt we want to go ahead and give to Jessica. She has a pretty low attack there. Angelo does too, really, but... okay, so you can go ahead and equip that on Jessica. And then, since... now, you only really need to get 2 of these, and these I'm not using just for a staff, because I don't use staffs. I'm using them because it's like a free... buff spell. It allows you to raise your defense, and it's very useful. That you can get for Angelo. I'm not going to. So now I have some extra. I only need like 9,000 for the next casino. So if you did like me and you won big the last time, or you won like 40,000 in one sitting or whatever, go ahead and get some extra magic waters, and you can use those to sell and get some cash. Because all these extra tokens aren't going to do you a whole lot of good. Like, you can have 5,000 extra tokens right now, and though you're going to have to get a bunch later, it's not going to help you, and the money will help you more. I can almost assure you. So, let's see what we want to do here. I don't know why I decided to randomly run around and stand in completely random places before actually doing something. But, okay, first of all, so yeah, this whole part is basically, well, the first like 6 minutes is basically just getting all this stuff ready. Okay, so we got that, and okay, let's see here. Gotta find all our items in here. Yeah, you want to go ahead and give him, the hero, an agility ring. Trade out the slime earrings that we had. And that'll be useful. And then you can also give Yangus one. He doesn't even have anything equipped, so go ahead and trade out the Templar's ring for Angelo and give him one. You don't need to give Jessica one, but we're going to use the 4th one for a mix coming up. As soon as we get the alchemy pot back, we're going to go ahead and mix that, which is right after our next dungeon. And we'll get something nice for the hero, is what we'll be getting. I'm just really picky about my inventories. I like to keep them all nice and... what's the word? Organized, and like no spaces empty, no extra items that aren't necessary, which that's just basic strategy more than just being picky. Okay, so like I said, you want to use the Titan belt for Jessica instead of the agility ring. And then, and these are just my personal playing preferences, of course, so it's completely up to you. But I find this whole setup to work out quite well in the long run. Okay. rune staffs. We can give one to the hero. Again, he can't equip it, but I don't use staffs anyway, so you can go ahead and give those. Do not equip that for Angelo, obviously. Jessica can cast the Kabuff spell, so it's less necessary for her to have one, but the hero and Yengus cannot, so it's definitely, well, Yengus can later, I think, I don't know. It's definitely very much worth it, though, to get those. And I usually just get one for the hero and Angelo, but since I had the extra, I went ahead and got one for Yengus too, which I would do before you buy any magic waters. So I would go ahead and keep at least, you know, like 12 or 15, maybe 10 magic waters for mixes and other things later. And you can go ahead and sell the rest. So I made about, you know, 4,500 gold there. Okay, so we went ahead and saved here. I'm just sort of jumping all around. You should know your way around Pickham by now. We're basically ready to go now, so we're just going to go ahead and head out the door. All these new items would be great, and like I said, once we get the alchemy pot back, there'll be even more uses for them. But really, those rune staffs and stuff, those come in way more helpful than you think that they will. Because I do use those throughout the rest of the game. Okay, so we're pretty strong by now. Shouldn't have any trouble with any of the monsters out here. I mostly just use the rune staffs and stuff for the bosses. Feel free to use them however you wish, because that's the advantage of them, is whether the person can cast Kabuff or not, it's still... Wait, hold on a second. Okay, yeah, never mind. It still doesn't cost MP, so that's the usefulness of it. There's actually a lot of items that you can buy or find or mix that can be used as an item in battle to replace another move that costs MP or costs, you know, something. So they're very useful. Actually, it took quite a bit of damage. We do gain a few levels for different characters out here on this little trip. I think there's just a few chests to get on our way. Nothing that really takes an extraordinary amount of time. There's one that's rather out of the way, but most of them are just, you know, just a little ways off. But yeah, like I said, by not the next part, the part after the next part. The next part is story, and then a couple chests. But in the next part after that, in part 49, there will be... Wait, I mean 50, sorry. We'll enter our next dungeon. But for now, definitely avoid this guy. We're not going after all of these just because it's a visible monster and now you know the little side quest for that. Don't go for them. And we got a nice little 450 gold there. That was cool. But yeah, don't go for all the visible monsters. Some of them are out of our league right now. Mainly, we just need to focus on getting the ones that are on the memos that Mori gave us. And we'll worry about the other ones later. But it's not in the too distant future that we'll be going around and getting some. So that's all for this video. And well, we got an Angelo level up here. Besides that, that's all. I want to go ahead and give that to swords. We're going to keep going with that. And, so yeah, I think I already described what we'll be doing in the next part, so, thanks for watching.